Oh, excuse me, sir, but do you know a place that we could get married?
Are you kidding?
I mean the best place.
Well, McCain's the cheapest, but McCoy's the fastest. And I ought to know. I tried them both.
Both? Alva, I think we ought to try the cheapest.
I think we ought to try the fastest.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. I'm sorry, but there are several others waiting outside.
Oh, sure. I didn't mean to take up so much time.
Your cat.
Oh, thank you. But you know how it is.
I did. $3, please.
Oh, of course. Would you? $3. Say, do you know of a good place to stay? This is the first time we've ever been in Las Vegas.
Alva has to report back to camp the day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, we don't want to spend the night looking for a room.
No.
If you know of a nice place that isn't too expensive...
Try the Flamingo. Stay away from the dice tables, or it can be very expensive.
Mister, tonight I have no intention of going near a dice table. Thank you for standing up for us. Well,
Fine, thank you.
Goodbye, all.
I hope you'll always be as happy as you are now.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Next. This is the bath.
Oh, Alva, look at the beautiful flowers. Compliments of the management.
Your key, sir.
Thank you. Oh, son, bring up a bottle of champagne, will you?
Imported?
No, domestic. Make it Delicio.
You bet, General.
Wise guy. When he changes his uniform for one like this, he won't think it's so funny. Delicio uses the grapes from my vineyard. I mean our vineyard. You know, every time I think of grapes, I get homesick. Gee, these are lovely.
Well, you don't have to worry about the vineyard or the house. Mama and I will take care of it.
Oh, that's good, because I wouldn't want anything to happen to that house. You know, my grandfather built that house when he first came to California. And he gave it to my father, and my father gave it to me, and I'm going to give it to our children.
Alva.
Well, we are going to have bambinos, aren't we? I want to have a lot of bambinos, from here to here.
Please, Alva, we don't have to talk about it now.
I can't think of a better time.
Alva.
Oh. You know, it seems a little stuffy in here.
Yes, it does seem kind of warm. But they say Las Vegas is usually warm.
It seems warmer tonight than they say it usually is.
Maybe you ought to loosen your tie.
Huh? Oh, yes, I'll make myself sort of comfortable.
Well, I think I'll make myself sort of comfortable, too. I mean...
Lee, why don't you make yourself comfortable in here?
All right.
And, I'll make myself comfortable in there.
Oh, Alva.
Yes, dear?
It won't take me too long to make myself comfortable. Feel more comfortable now?
Oh. That perfume. Wow.
I'm glad you like it. It's called Fidève, daughter of Eve, French.
French? Oh. They say if the cork pops and you make a wish, it means you get your wish.
What did you wish for, Alva?
I wished that for the rest of your life you would get whatever you wished for. To my own true love.
Alva, you say the most wonderful things. I simply can't understand why my mother doesn't like you.
Well, for one thing, I don't say things like that to your mother.
I should hope not.
And besides, your mother had her heart set on you marrying Herman Struple. I can't say I blame her. A plain GI versus the president of a cement plant. Well, anyway, I owe him a vote of thanks. To Herman Struple.
Mr. Struple, what do you have to thank him for?
Well, if it wasn't for a cement plant, you would have never come to Suttersville for a job, right?
Right.
You and your mother wouldn't be boarding in my house, right?
Right.
And you and I would never have met, right?
Right.
It's what you call cause and effect. And I'm just crazy about the effect.
Mother's gonna have a fit when we tell her.
She sure will. She'd throw me out of the house if it wasn't my house.
Well, she just have to get over it, that's all.
That's all.
Why, Alva, let me see your face. Why, you're breaking out.
What?
You've got bumps all over it. Come here, look. See?
Must have been something I ate that I shouldn't have, or something I didn't that I should have.
Why, Alva, you're burning up.
Why, it's just the excitement. I've been feeling this way ever since we decided to elope. But Lee.
Is there a doctor in the hotel?
Lee, I don't need a doctor. I'm probably just allergic to my uniform. Look, Lee, what...
Well, ask him to cash in his chips and come up here right away. Alva, you may be coming down with something and you don't know it.
Lee, I don't care what I'm coming down with. You shouldn't have called a doctor. But Lee...
102 and 6/10.
102.
Did you ever have the chicken pox when you were a boy?
No, sir, but I had the measles and the mumps.
Well, you've got the chicken pox now.
Oh, no.
Chicken pox?
Well, didn't you know you had a fever?
Well, I didn't think it was because of chicken pox.
Well, I'll have you moved to the emergency hospital immediately.
Emergency is right. Doctor, I'm on my honeymoon.
Don't scratch, Mr. Morrell. Don't scratch.
Doctor, I'll take care of him. He's my husband. In sickness and in health, till death do us part.
Death? You mean you could die from this?
Hardly. Don't scratch. By the way, have you ever had the chicken pox?
No.
Then you better keep away from him, right?
Oh,
over
no,
here.
Doc.
I'm sorry.
Alva.
Emergency hospital, please.
But, Doctor, I have to be back at the base the day after tomorrow.
The doctors at the hospital will communicate with your officers. They'll arrange to ship you back to your camp as soon as possible.
Alva, why didn't you have the chicken pox when you were a boy?
How did I know I'd get it on my wedding night?
Please, don't scratch.
Don't scratch.
Now, don't get too close to him.
Goodbye, Alva.
Goodbye, Lee. Bye. Goodbye, Lee.
Don't.
Barbarian.
Oh, I forgot. I found this in your bathroom. Sure smells pretty.
Fine honeymoon. With my wife's perfume bottle.
Morning, George. Morning, Mr. Struble. Morning, Mary.
Good morning, Mr. Struble.
Morning, Johnson. Morning, Mr.
Good morning, Mr. Struble.
Morning, Lee. These are for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, they're lovely.
I'll be ready for you in just a few minutes. Come in, Johnson.
Herman Struple's office. Alva, darling, how are you?
Fine, honey. Fine. Sure, I'm feeling all right now. Yep, it's all gone. I wanted to call and tell you we're moving to a POE tomorrow. That means port of embarkation. Port of embarkation. I said port of embarkation!
You'll have to talk louder, darling. Louder. I can scarcely hear you because of those darn rock grinders outside.
Can you hear me now? That's good. We're going to be shipped out. I don't know. I was going to ask for a leave so we could have our honeymoon. Honeymoon! You bet we will, baby, just as soon as we get back. Say it, baby. Say it again.
I love you.
Cut it out! No, not you, babe. There's some guys trying to rush me out of here. I love you, baby. I'll always love you. Yes, that goes for me, too, in spades. Bye.
I love you, baby. I'll always love you. I love you, baby. What about that guy, huh?
driving me home, Mr. Struple?
I'd prefer you'd call me Herman. After office hours.
Well, it seems a little silly to call you Mr. Struple at 5:30 and Herman at 5:31.
Well, if you'd see me a few evenings, you might become accustomed to it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Struple. Herman. But it really wouldn't be fair to Alva.
Well, I admire your loyalty, Lee, but I feel it's misdirected. After all, Alva's been gone 10 months now.
10 months, 1 week, 3 days, and 16 hours.
Well, what do you know? Nevertheless, your mother feels the same way I do. You know the old saying, a girl's best friend is her mother.
I thought it was a dog.
No, that's man's best friend.
Well, you'll have to excuse me, Mr. Herman. Between trying to remember whether to call you Mr. Struple or Herman, I forgot what I was going to say. I'd really have to go now.
Well, give my regards to your charming mother.
I will, Mr. Struple. Donovan! Donovan Murray, you come down here right this minute. Do you hear? How many times do I have to tell you to stay away from this fig tree? This is Alva's favorite tree.
All right. But what did you give me a saw for Christmas for if you don't want me to saw with it?
Come down, do you hear me? I'm beginning to be sorry I didn't give you a rope. Now go on upstairs and get cleaned up for dinner. I'll tell your father about this.
Bury me not on the lone prairie. Good evening, cousin.
Good evening.
Hi, Elsa.
Hello, Lee. You taking care of the twins again?
Cousin Louise is at a bridge club this afternoon.
Any woman that plays bridge as often as she does has no right to have a baby, much less twins.
Mr. Struple drive you home?
I admire and respect Mr. Struple up to 5:30. After that, I wish he'd leave me alone.
Maybe he would if he knew you'd married Alva.
Well, we'll find out as soon as Alva comes home. We'll both tell Mama then.
I think it's going to be easier to tell Alva that you didn't tell your mother you were married than it would have been to tell your mother you'd married Alva.
That's it exactly. Oh, Alva will understand.
Good evening, Cousin Alva.
Good evening. Try the grapes. They're Groom here.
I did. They must use vinegar for fertilizer. Cousin Betty, Cousin Ben, this is Cousin Lee.
Hello, Cousin Lee.
Take the bowl.
Did you hear what she said about Alva's grapes? By the way, I've never seen them before.
They just moved in this morning. She's your mother's sister's brother-in-law's daughter and her husband, or is it your mother's brother's sister-in-law's son and his
Well,
wife?
that does it. Enough is enough. Mama! Mama! Mama?
Yes, dear?
Mama, I want to talk to you.
I'll be with you in a moment, dear. I've been resting. It's been such a hot day. You know how the heat affects my heart. What is it, dear?
Mama, how could you?
How could I what, dear?
Take in more relatives. Haven't we got enough already?
If you're referring to Cousin Betty and Cousin Ben, Mr. Struple very kindly gave Cousin Ben a job. They had no place to stay, and they are our own flesh and blood.
Mama, this is no blood bank. This is Alva's house. What's he going to say when he comes home and finds his house full of my relatives?
Well, Mr. Struple is making cement for the government. He needs workers. My relatives are working for him, and I'm giving them shelter as a duty to my country. My relatives are my contribution toward preparedness, and I consider that as important as Alva's, even though he wears a uniform and I don't.
Well, I only hope Alva sees it that way, but I don't think he will.
Then he can't be very patriotic. If you were more sensible, dear, it wouldn't matter to us what Alva liked or didn't like. When a man as prominent as Mr. Struple...
Mama, once and for all, my only interest in Mr. Struple is his cement.
I can't understand you, Lee. I can't. I asked you not to become engaged to Alva. But now that you are, it's not too late to break it off before you ruin your entire life. Think what it would mean to me and the family if you and Mr.
Family? Do you think I care about them?
Lee, you ought to be proud of your heritage. Our family came out to California in a covered wagon.
Now that I've seen them, I know why the wagon was covered.
Oh,
With the exception of Aunt Elsa, who does more than her share around here, they're all a lot of leeches.
Dizzy spell coming on.
Mama, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Mama. Oh. Help! Mama's fainted. What happened?
Lee?
Just a moment, cousin. I don't want this liver to burn.
Oh, you're back.
Don't cry, don't cry. There's nothing to cry about.
Why did you write and tell me you were coming?
Well, we left so fast I didn't get a chance to write, so I thought I'd surprise you.
Let me look at you. My Gosh, you look so thin. Your cheekbones are sticking out.
You look more beautiful than I remembered you.
You'll never know how much I missed you.
It must have been tough on you. Working, taking care of your mother, keeping up the house. Oh, how is your mother?
Oh, she's fine. Oh, Alva, I've got to tell you, there's something that I did while you were gone that I don't think you're gonna like.
Honey, you couldn't do anything I wouldn't like.
But I have. I've done a couple of things that I... Oh, the twins.
The what?
Shh. Come on, baby. Shh. Oh, I've got to get another bottle. I'll be right back.
Twins?
You take care of them, Alva.
Oh.
Babies certainly keep one busy.
Quiet.
Golly, Alva, you look so cute holding the twins. That's right.
Lee!
It's bringing back the fruit bowl.
Lee, speak to me. Say something, dear.
Here.
Lee, baby, say something. Lee, darling.
Oh, what happened?
He knocked her cold. Lee,
Get the smelling salt.
I know where there used to be some. I'll be right back.
Got a light for my cigarette?
Can't you look where you're going? Who's here?
I don't know.
Feel a little better, sweetheart?
She'll be all right now.
Feel better?
I'm fine. Oh, Alva, this is Cousin Ben.
Howdy.
And this is Aunt Elsa. They're living with us.
I'm glad to know you, Alva.
It was very kind of you to come and keep Lee company while I was gone.
If you think we're company, wait.
Say, who are all those people I passed? What, are you having a party or something?
Well, Alva, I've got to...
And the twins. Shh. What are they doing here?
Let's take a walk.
Honey, I didn't come home to walk. All I've been doing for the last 10 months is walk, walk, walk.
Please, Alva.
Alva. Better take the smelling salts with you.
We can talk here. Tell me, Lee, what's going on here? Who are all those people?
Relatives.
Relatives?
Uh-huh.
And the babies?
They're relatives, too.
Just how close?
Third cousins on Mama's niece's side.
Cute kids, all right. Tell me, how many relatives are there?
Well, let's see. Honey, Cousin Ben, Cousin Betty, who just arrived. 15.
15? All living in my house?
Well, you see, Alva, they were always writing to Mama for money. So Mama brought them to Suttersville to work for Struple. And since they're making cement for the government, Mama felt it was a patriotic duty to take them into the house.
The president isn't that patriotic with the White House. Now I know why Aunt Elsa gave me these smelling salts.
Look, Alva...
Who's sleeping in my room?
Mama.
Well, we'll tell her to move. I want to fix up that room for you and me. Gee, the grapes look good this year.
Alva, we can't.
Well, if you don't want to tell Mama to move, we'll take some other room.
Well, we can't take any room. Not for a while, anyway. Not till we tell Mama we're married.
Not till we tell her what?
Look, Alva, you're making it so difficult for me to explain.
Well, you're making it very difficult for me to listen. Go on, Lee, explain. I'm listening. Look, I got ears and everything.
Well, Mama doesn't know we're married.
Doesn't know we're married, but why not?
Because I didn't tell her.
You mean you kept our marriage a secret?
Aunt Elsa knows. She's never had a husband. I knew she'd understand how I felt while you were away.
May I ask why you kept our marriage a secret, may I ask? Well, I'm asking.
Well, because when I came home after we eloped, Mama had one of her dizzy spells because I was missing. She said she was afraid I'd run away and married you.
Well, you had.
I know, but I told her I hadn't. I told her the only reason I went up to see you was because you were being shipped out.
Well, why didn't you write and tell me about this?
Because I didn't want to upset you while you were away from home.
Oh, you want to upset me when I got back home?
Alva.
Oh, Lee, baby, don't cry. Everything's going to be all right. Look, we'll go and tell Mama we're married right now.
Oh, don't you think we ought to wait a while?
Wait a while? Look, Lee, I've only got 1 week, and then I've got to report back. 1 teensy-weensy little week to make up for 14 days of the chicken pox and 10 months overseas. We're not going to wait another minute.
Suppose Mama has one of her dizzy spells.
I've got just the thing for her. Don't ever do that again.
Come in. The chimney seems to be smoking. It must be the west wind. What is it, dear?
Mama, look who's home.
Oh, welcome, my boy, welcome. I'm delighted to see you here in your home. Had I known you were returning, I'd have hung out the flag.
I'm glad to see you looking so well, Mrs. Kingshead.
Oh, my boy, one must never judge by appearances. I'm really not a well person, although I'm not one to complain. I have no appetite at all these days. I simply force myself to eat.
Alva, Mama can't stand cigarette smoke.
Oh, I'm...
That's all right.
Sorry.
I don't mind it so much after dinner.
Mama, I told Alva all about the relatives.
I'm afraid we've abused your hospitality, giving them shelter. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
I suppose now I'll have to tell them all to leave.
Well, I'm only going to be home for 1 week. No sense you and Lee staying in an empty house after I'm gone, especially when you're used to having a lot of people around. So we might as well let things be.
Oh, that's very considerate of you, Alva. Did you say you were going to be home only 1 week?
That's right, Mrs. Kingshead. Don't know why I keep calling you Mrs. Kingshead. Might as well start calling you Mama right now.
Mama? Aren't you taking too much for granted, young man? I'm not your mama yet.
Well, that's what we wanted to talk to you about. Our marriage.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage. I believe you just don't know how things stand between Lee and myself. It's about time you learn that we are...
Mama, you're sick. Mama, the smelling salts, quick, quick.
Thank you, dear. My poor heart. I can't stand shocks of any sort.
Shocks or no shocks, Mrs. King. Mama, it's time you learn that Lee and I are already...
Yes, what Al's trying to say is that we're all ready to be married.
We can talk about that later. You're going to be here for a week. 1 whole week. One can accomplish many things in a week.
I hope so. Say, what happened to Vesuvius?
Oh, it's right there, behind the chest.
Behind the chest?
I took it down. I hope you don't mind.
Mama, wouldn't you like to lie down and rest for a while?
Perhaps that would be best.
Now that Alva's home, why don't we put the picture back up again?
That?
Well, the room doesn't feel the same without it.
Alva, let's leave Mama alone for a while.
Oh, Alva, you want your room back, won't you?
No, you're fixed up here, and I'll be leaving soon anyway. I'll hang Vesuvius up in the hall.
Mama, where will Alva sleep?
Alva can sleep in the study with Donovan.
Mrs. Kingshead, I don't know who Donovan is, but
I'm certain Alva will love the study.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look, if I'm not beefing about having her for a mother-in-law, she shouldn't beef about having me for a son-in-law.
Alva, you just don't understand her. She's all right in her way.
Maybe, but she keeps getting in mine, making me sleep with Donovan, whoever he is. Who is he?
Oh, he's...
Oh, no. Lee, I came home to be with you, not with that little monster.
You will be, Alva, you will be.
Where's your room?
Well, it's right across from Mama's.
Good, I'll come up later when we can be alone.
Donovan, stop that noise.
Let me get that food.
Darling, it's me, Alva, your husband. I want to talk to you. You're not afraid, are you?
I was never less frightened in my life.
Oh, that's good, because you sound different.
I am different.
Aunt Elsa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm awfully sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
You needn't be that sorry.
Well, Lee told me this was her room.
It is. Her mother wanted Lee to sleep with her tonight, so I moved in.
She said she'd be here, and after all, I'm her husband.
My dear boy, you've been her husband for less than a year, while Mrs. King said's been her mother for 20 years. You know, it takes more than a wedding ceremony to make a girl your wife, at least a girl like Lee.
I'm beginning to think so, too.
Alva,
Hmm?
is what you have to talk to her about very important?
I should say it is. Don't forget, I've been gone for 10 months. And there's a lot of things a husband has to say to his wife after all that time.
Then I'll get her out for you. Turn your back a minute. Come with me, Alva.
You sure you won't wake her mother?
No, her mama sleeps like she eats.
Alva, what are you doing up here?
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, neither could I.
Well, children, good night.
Good night.
Alva, you shouldn't have come up here.
Why shouldn't I? I can talk to my wife if I want to, can't I?
Not so loud.
A fine marriage. A man can't even talk to his own wife. I didn't get married to be a bachelor. But the way I have to sneak around here, you'd think I wanted to talk to somebody else's wife instead of my own.
Alva, you're going to wake up the whole house.
Lee?
Now see what you've done.
Lee?
Come here. In the bathroom. Get in there.
Lee, what on earth are you doing out here?
Oh, I felt thirsty, so I thought that I'd go downstairs and get a drink.
Well, there's plenty of water here in the bathroom. Here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, but I really wanted a glass of hot milk.
Well, don't just stand there. Go and get your hot milk. Bring me some, too, and then we can both get some sleep.
Alva. Oh,
It's a good thing your mother didn't decide to take a shower.
you're all out of breath, aren't you?
Well, not exactly out of breath, just sort of excited and out of breath.
Oh, why don't you sit down and catch your breath?
Gee, that's a pretty kimono you have on, Lee.
Oh, silly, this isn't a kimono, it's a robe.
And it's a very pretty nightgown, too.
Well, I've had it for 10 months, 1 week, and 4 days.
Is that the one you wore the night I got the chicken pox?
Uh-huh. You said that you wanted to talk to me.
Did I?
Uh-huh.
What did I say I wanted to talk about?
Well, you didn't say.
Didn't I?
No.
Well, I'll think of something. It's sort of difficult to concentrate right now.
Oh, I know, with so much on your mind, after being gone for so long.
Gee, you smell beautifully. Say, is that perfume Fideb?
Uh-huh.
Same girl, same perfume, same nightgown. Oh, Lee.
Who is it?
It's me, that's who.
Donovan, go back to sleep. It's past 1 o'clock.
I better sleep. I woke up because I want a drink of water.
Go back to bed.
I don't want to go back to bed. I want it here.
Donovan, what is it? What's the trouble?
I'm dying of thirst and Lee won't let me in.
What is it?
What's the trouble?
Lee, dear, are you in there?
Yes, Mama. Here.
Let me.
Yeah, come on, fellas. Let's
I'll get out.
Oh, Alva, are you hurt? Darling.
How can I possibly be hurt falling through a tree from the second floor window? It wouldn't hurt a fly.
Oh, darling, Donovan saw through that branch this afternoon.
Donovan, it's a fine time to tell me.
Alva Morrell, why were you in the bathroom with my daughter?
Because your daughter is also my wife, that's why.
Oh, dear.
That's no reason for that. That's... Did he say his wife?
Yes, Mama. Oh, Mama. Oh, Alva. Oh, goodness.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie.
Good morning.
The wild coyote will howl o'er me.
I'll get you yet.
Good morning, Alva. How do you feel?
Oh, good morning,
Cousin Lee.
Good morning. I was just coming down to say goodbye.
Goodbye? Well, where are you going?
Well, to work, of course.
Excuse me. To work? Oh, Lee, baby, you can't do that to me. This is supposed to be our honeymoon. I felt sure you'd stay home today.
Good morning, Alva.
Good morning.
Well, Mama said you'd want me to go to work, didn't you, Mama?
Lee has government contracts to get out by tonight. I knew that you wouldn't want to hold up the progress of our country's preparedness program. I told her that you were a soldier and you'd understand.
I'm also a husband, which is something you should understand.
Please, Alva. Well, if you want to be selfish at the expense of your country's welfare...
Are you trying to tell me that the welfare of the United States of America depends on whether my wife goes to work this morning or not?
We must all put our shoulders to the wheel.
Well, let him use somebody else's shoulder today.
I'm beginning to think you should be investigated by a congressional committee.
I have been overseas for the last 10 months and haven't kept up with the new laws. But I'm certain it's not a federal crime for a husband to want to keep his wife home on his honeymoon.
Oh, dear. Mama, maybe I should stay home.
Lee, darling, you can't. Mr. Struble may fire you.
Then she'll get another job.
At $6,000 a year?
Yes, at 6,000. Is that what you get?
Why, yes, that doesn't include bonuses.
The most I ever got from my vineyard in a year was 3,000. Say, what does Struple give you $6,000 a year for?
Well, he says I'm invaluable to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll try to be home early. Goodbye, Mama.
Oh, Lee.
Alva, would you come along to my room for a moment, please? I'd like to talk to you. Do you think you're being fair to Lee?
Well, no, I guess I'm... What are you driving at?
You must realize that this so-called marriage of yours to my daughter...
So-called? What do you mean, so-called? We're married like anyone else who is married is married.
With chicken pox?
Oh, you know about that.
Lee told me everything last night. So, as I was saying, this so-called marriage of yours to my daughter is going to ruin Lee's chances for a happy future.
When I get out of the Army, I'm going to give her the happiest future a girl ever had.
On what? $3,000 a year from your grapes?
Yes.
If a frost or a drought or some silly little bugs don't kill the crop that year. When we moved in here, you told me this used to be an enormous vineyard, but that your father had to sell off most of the land to keep from going bankrupt.
Well, that's true. That was during Prohibition.
Well, who can tell when Prohibition will come back again? For myself, I abhor liquor in all forms. I dislike the idea that your grapes contribute to the consumption of liquor in this country.
Is that the reason you object to me, because I grow grapes?
Well, that's one of the reasons. There are others too numerous to enumerate. My main objection, of course, is that you're preventing Lee from marrying a number of successful men who are interested in her, including Herman Struple.
Marrying? But she's married to me, and if she marries again, that's bigamy, and I know that's a crime.
Exactly. Therefore, I think in all fairness to Lee, you should have your marriage annulled and give her the opportunities that she deserves. You'll be leaving the end of the week. Do you think it fair to compel that poor child to sit at home night after night while you're cavorting in some foxhole?
Mrs. Kingshead, one does not cavort in a foxhole. One is lucky if one can stay alive in one.
Well, I didn't...
Furthermore, not only have I no intention of annulling my marriage to Lee, but I have every intention of eliminating the so-called from our so-called marriage.
What?
Lee, will you come in here a moment? Lee, I just talked to my attorney. You got Stevens, Wallace, Hanks to sign the right-of-ways through their property.
Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it?
Certainly is. Now all we need is Alva's permission, and I can start building that spur track direct from the plant to the depot. Now then, I want you to cable him immediately. Ask for power of attorney so that you can sign the contract to let us go through his vineyard.
Mrs. Struble, we don't have to cable him. He's here. My husband came home last night.
Oh, Lee, that's wonderful. That's it. I could have sworn I heard you say my husband.
I did. Alva and I were married before he went overseas, but I kept it a secret because we were afraid it would bring on one of Mama's dizzy spells.
Well, now I know exactly how your mother feels. My deepest congratulations, Lee.
Thank you.
Although I must admit the news comes as quite a shock to me. I'd always thought that perhaps someday... Well, I always thought maybe that you... Well, I guess I just couldn't compete against a uniform.
Oh, you should see him in his bathrobe. He looks even more handsome.
Yes, well, it's an ill wind that doesn't blow anyone any good or something like that. Anyway, now that he's back, I want you to ask him to sign his contract tonight.
All right.
I want you to tell Alva that by putting this spur track through from the plant to the depot, it eliminates an expensive practice of hauling cement by trucks. And we'll be able to keep employment at a high level even after our government contracts run out.
Mr. Struble, doesn't that line go right through Alva's house?
Where?
Right here.
Well, who built that house there anyway?
Alva's grandpa.
Well, it's very inconsiderate of him. We'll simply have to move the house. You tell Alva that the Struble Cement Company will pay all costs to move the house back 50 feet from the spur track. And you tell him that we'll pay him the same amount for the rights to go through his property as we paid all the others. $2,000.
Oh, I'm sure that's more than Alva will expect for a little old ordinary spur track.
Somebody pass me the bread. And that's the way to go. Thank you, cuz. Thank you. That's the way. What was that about? What was that about?
I'm glad we came here. This is really terrific. Here.
Ow!
I'd get killed eating around this table.
If he doesn't starve to death first.
Alva!
Yes, dear?
I'd like to talk to you alone.
Sure, sure.
Darling. Oh, not now, Alva. Later. Right after we finish dinner.
Oh, sure.
Lee, where are you going?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to Alva.
But darling, you promised to stay with me tonight. You know I'm not feeling well. I want to get some sleep.
Lee.
Oh, Mama, I won't be very long.
Yes, she will. Excuse me, please. Would you please pardon me?
Darling, take our little angel to bed. He's tired.
Alone.
Nobody in here? Come on, cousins. Bring the poker chips and let's get started. I only got 2 hours to get even.
Even, you won last night.
Last Tuesday. All right,
I gave us bank clear wild card. There's one thing I don't like about it. Give him a all right.
Now, think that...
The twins. Shh. Nice, baby. Shh. Nice, baby. Shh.
What's the matter? Mommy's coming. Oh, what did you do?
Nothing. Not here.
The back porch.
You like the pie?
Liked it better back home.
Isn't there any place where 2 people can be alone?
I guess we better go back to the living room.
No, not that. Let's take a walk. Now, I'd just like to see anyone bother us here.
Alva.
Huh?
It's our tree.
Hey. Remember, huh?
How could I forget? I swear you kissed me for the first time.
I thought you were going to slap me, but you kissed me back instead.
Well, why should I slap you if I wanted you to kiss me? I thought you'd never get around to it.
Well, then why didn't you tell me you wanted me to kiss you?
Oh, goodness, Alva. A girl has to tell a boy when she wants to be kissed. Didn't you hear something?
Thunder.
Oh, it's raining.
It sure is.
Oh, shouldn't we go back?
No, we shouldn't. A little rain isn't going to hurt us.
Oh, the branches are pretty thick.
Yep, it's good for the crop.
What?
The rain.
That's just what I was thinking.
What?
Be good for the crop.
You know, Lee, this is what I used to dream about. Just you and me alone. Of course, I never figured it'd be outdoors in the rain. Oh, Lee, what more can I ask for? You, my house, a little money.
Oh, speaking of money, I want you to sign something that'll mean a lot to Suttersville.
Surely, sure. What is it? The Red Cross, the blood bank or something?
No, nothing like that. Mr. Struple wants the right to build a spur track through your vineyard. Now, Wallace, Hanks, and Stevens have already given their permission to go through their property. All you have to do is sign, and then he can go right ahead.
Very interesting.
He's going to give you $2,000 for the rights.
Oh, that's very sweet of him.
Are you listening?
Sure, you keep on talking, Lee.
Well, I told him you'd sign in a minute.
Anything you say, baby, anything.
Of course, they have to move the house. The track would come right through it. But Mr. Struple said that he'd pay to have it moved back 50 feet.
Sure, you can move my house. You can move my house? Have trains across my front yard? Do you think I'm going to permit that cement company to fill my vineyard with its stinking smoke and noise?
But, Alva, you promised. You absolutely promised. You just said, quote, anything you say, baby, anything, unquote. That's exactly what you said.
Did I know what I was saying?
Alva!
Let me have that paper. Now, let's not hear any more about it.
All right, Alva, but I don't know what I'm going to tell Mr. Struple. I promised him you'd sign.
You can tell Mr. Struple anything you like. In fact, I'll give you a couple of words you can use on it.
Alva!
Oh, Lee, baby, let's not argue. I didn't come out here to sit under a tree in the rain to argue with you.
I'm sorry, Alva. I don't want to argue.
Let's you and me never argue. Oh, how I look forward to this.
Oh, well, Alva, darling, I look forward to you looking forward to this. Donovan, stop that! Do you hear? Stop that!
What are you blowing that thing for?
Lee's mama was worried because he was out in the rain, so she formed us into a posse to go look for him. Where is she?
Goodbye, my little junior detective. You ought to get something for this.
That's just what I was thinking.
Good morning, Mother. Good morning. Susie, is my breakfast ready yet?
It's in your room, Mama.
Thank you, Cousin Luke.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, where you going? Back
Good
there.
morning, Alva.
Oh, good morning.
Mama insists we all
End of the line back here.
There.
Oh, Lee, dear.
Yes, Alva.
I thought maybe we could have lunch today.
Oh, I'd love to, Alva, but I can't. Mr. Struple is having a conference at noon.
A conference? Well, how long would it last?
I don't know. What are you going to do?
I thought I'd go into town and see some of the boys. I was here first. Ow, you little...
Why, what do you think
No,
of that?
He's only a baby.
Say...
Morning, cousin.
Morning.
Alva!
Will Stubbins!
How are you, old son of a gun?
Hey, I thought you were still in.
And I caught a piece of lead in my leg. Left me with a limp. Me, who used to be the jitterbug champ of Suttersville High, remember?
Of course. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your leg.
That could have been worse. Come on in. If it wasn't for that hunk of lead, I wouldn't have this place.
Wow. When did you open up here?
Oh, about 8 months ago. I got government dough to help me buy it. I'm getting rich. I'm getting fat. I'm getting around a little bit, too. That hunk of lead didn't interfere with that. Hey, come on, sit down, Alvin.
Thanks.
Hey, when did you get out?
I didn't. No, I'm on leave. Just put these on for a couple of days to feel like a civilian again.
Hey, what do you want to drink?
Scotch with a water chaser.
Good.
Yeah, how about another drink?
Can't you see I'm talking to a very special friend? Look, mister, if you want another drink, you get your fat face out of here and get it somewhere else. Understand?
Well, you'll ruin your business talking to customers like that.
No chance. I'm making money faster than I can count it. But I don't enjoy it because I just don't enjoy the town anymore. Suttersville ain't what it used to be.
You bet it ain't. I just saw a lady walk by with a mink coat over her pajamas.
You know what? Mink coats are so common here that now we call them Suttersville squirrels. I tell you, that cement plant is just about ruining this town. Hey, how long are you going to be here, Alva?
I've got to go back at the end of the week. That isn't much time for a man to spend with his wife after being away nearly a year.
You married?
Oh, yes, to Lee Kingshead.
Lee King? Oh, sure, I've seen her. Hey, she's real cute.
Yeah, we got married just before I went overseas.
Congratulations. I didn't even know it.
You know, sometimes I feel like I don't even know about it.
What do you mean?
Well, she works all day, and then when she comes home, we can't even be alone. Got the house full of her mama's relatives, busting in on us at all times. You know, there just isn't a place in this town anymore where two people can be alone.
Yes, there is. My apartment. I got a date tonight, so I won't be until way late. 1918 Maple Street.
Hey, I can't thank you enough.
Oh,
Will.
forget it. Name the first one after me.
That's just what I'll do, Will. That's just what I'll do. To William Morrell. Hey, that sounds pretty good, too.
To William Morrell.
Delicioso. Salami. Salute, mi amore.
Thanks, buddy.
See you later. Lee. I got the key.
I'll get my coat.
Good.
Where's Lee?
Oh, she went out to the back porch. Lee, you have a Suttersville squirrel, too.
Sutters? Oh,
Tell me about it later. Let's go. Will's apartment is really something. Wait till you see it.
Well, good evening, Lee. Hello, Alva. Glad to see you back.
Thank you, Mr. Struple. Well, we'll be seeing you.
Just a minute, Alva. I want to talk to you.
Some other time.
No, must talk to you tonight. As a matter of fact, right now.
Mr. Struppel's here! Mr. Struppel's here!
Well, good evening, Mr. Struple.
Good evening.
So kind of you to come. Please come in and sit down.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad to find you're all at home. What I've got to say concerns every one of you.
Fine, fine. You go in and talk to them, and we'll be right back.
But you're the one I want to talk to.
Welcome, Mr. Struple. Welcome.
Thank you.
Lee, where are you going?
Oh, we were going to go out and get a breath of fresh air.
Well, surely you're not going to leave when Mr. Struple is here.
Well, No, Mama.
But, Lee...
Look, Alva, I think it might be best if...
All right.
A chair for Mr. Struple.
Let's make it fast, Mr. Struple.
There you are, Mr.
Come in. Get a chair for Mama, cousins.
There you are.
Mama.
There you are, Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to act as sort of a jury. But mind you, I want you to be impartial. Alva, I don't think you fully realize the importance of this trunk line to the community. But I'm sure that when you do, you'll gladly give us the rights to put that spur line through your property.
Well, if that's what you've come to talk to me about, Mr. Struple, the answer is no. Well, I guess there's nothing more to say. Come on.
Well, now, just a minute, Alva. I'm not through talking.
Alva, how can you be so rude?
Alva, maybe we better let Mr. Struple finish.
Thank you, Lee. Now, you may not know it, but I started out in life as a barefooted boy.
I wasn't born with shoes on either.
But what I meant to say is that I built that cement plant from nothing.
Let's forget about cement plants and get to the point.
Well, all right, Alva, all right. Well, maybe you don't think $2,000 for the rights is enough. So, I have a whole new contract all drawn up. Don't ever let it be said I took advantage of one of our brave boys. Now, Alva, you sign this and I'll give you $4,000 for the rights to go through your vineyard. And when he gets out, I'll give him a job at $5,000 a year.
5,000 a year? Well, you can't do better than that, man.
Now I leave it to you. Am I being fair to our war hero or not?
Oh, you're being more than fair, Mr. Stu.
My husband should only get a job like
My husband should only get a job.
Cousin Lee, tell your husband this is the opportunity of his lifetime.
$5,000 a year, Alva. That's wonderful. Then you wouldn't have to worry about your grapes anymore.
I appreciate your offer, Mr. Struple, but I'm not going to sign the contract.
But
I couldn't.
Alva, if you think anything of Lee, of us, you'll sign it.
I just won't sign it, and that's all there is to it. Come on, Lee.
Well, you can't walk out on Mr. Struple now.
Do you know what will happen if you block this spur track? When our government contracts run out, we won't be able to meet Eastern competition. We'll have to fire thousands of people, including many of your cousins right here in this room. Suttersville will stop growing. Now, do you want Suttersville to stop growing? Answer me, yes or no.
I sure do.
You sure what? What's this?
I love this town the way it used to be, not the way you want to make it. And I love this house. My grandfather lived in it and my father lived in it. And I intend to occupy it and keep it. And I'll be darned if I'm going to permit you to lay tracks across my front yard, move my house, and fill my vineyard with your stinking cement and smoke and noise.
I told Lee that he ought to be investigated.
If you turn down this contract, you'll regret it to your dying day. You won't be able to live in this town when I'm through with you.
I won't, huh?
Now, don't strike me. I'm essential.
Prairie sea, where the buzzard sails and the wind blows free.
What do you think I should do?
Well, I just can't see what harm there is in signing that contract. Especially since Mr. Struple is willing to give you twice as much for the rights as he gave the others. And $5,000 a year when you get out. That's a lot of money, Alva.
It's like I thought. Everything is placed on a dollar and cents value. Nothing else seems to count anymore. Moral values, principles, sentiment. Chuck them all out for a quick buck.
Now you can see the sort of man you're married to. He's not only willing to sacrifice himself, but his wife and her whole family for some silly sentiment.
Maybe you're right. Maybe your mother's right, maybe Mr. Struple's right, maybe everybody's right and I'm wrong. Maybe things are moving too fast and I can't keep up with them. But it seems to me since I've got back, everything's changed. And changed the way I don't like. I find my home turned into a hotel. I find people back here so busy making money and spending it on useless truck that they've forgotten what it's like to be human beings. People are just grabbing whatever they can get. Things they don't even need. Like, for instance, that Suttersville squirrel he's got on.
Squirrel? Well, that's all you know about it. That's mink. Pure ranch mink. I ought to know I bought it for it.
It was a bonus, Alva.
That's what I mean. I'm old-fashioned enough to think that a husband should do all the buying for his wife. Even you, Lee, you've changed. I come home and find you so busy making your $6,000 a year that you haven't even time to hear if I've got any plans for the future. Something I might be figuring on us doing. It's true, isn't it? Did you ever once say to me, Alva, what do you figure on doing after you get out of the Army? You didn't, did you? Well, I don't blame you. If anything's to blame, it's the times. You didn't have a husband around to teach you any better.
She had a mother, and a husband will never take the place of a mother.
So you ran with the pack. I feel real sorry for you, Lee. Real sorry.
Sorry for me? I don't need you to feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for you. In all my born days, I've never met anybody as selfish and as stubborn. I never thought you'd be this way. If I had, I...
Go on, finish it. I'll finish it for you. If you had, you wouldn't have married me. Is that what you were going to say?
Well, Alva, let's talk about this.
I think you've said enough. Goodbye.
Lee, I've never interfered in your life before, but I feel I must now. You let Alva get away from you, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Regret losing Alva? Oh, that stubborn, pig-headed, dopey... I hope I never see him again. Mama was right. I never should have married him.
Then you'll end up by marrying Mr. Struple, a man you don't love. A man whom even I wouldn't marry, and heaven knows I'd marry almost anyone. But if you want to lead your mama's life instead of your own...
What does Mama's life have to do with it? Mama only wants what's best for me.
She may be your mama, but I know her better than you do. Your mama wants what's best for herself.
And I thought you cared for Mama.
I do. But I care for you, too, and that's why I tell you this. Your mama is a little woman with big ideas. She wants people to look up to her, to come to her for advice, to control their lives. That's why she surrounds herself with these fawning relatives who act as if the world had come to an end if your mother so much as sneezes.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking about her that way. It's a good thing that she can't hear you with her heart and all.
There's nothing the matter with your mother's heart. She's healthier than the two of us together.
Why, Aunt Elsa, how can you say that? You know better than anyone how she suffers with those dizzy spells in her heart.
Lee, your mama's fainted again.
You see? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
What happened between you two? I guess I said a couple of things I shouldn't have. Maybe that's why I've never been married. I never know enough to keep my mouth shut.
I agree, Mrs. Kingshead. A girl has a mother, and a husband can never take the place of a mother. Shut up. Especially if the husband stands in the way of progress. Wise guy. Oh, Delicious. Steady as she goes. Huh? Oh.
Excuse me, Alva, excuse me.
Come on in, Will.
It's all right. You stay here. I can sleep in my bar. Good night, Alva.
Come on in, Will. Come on.
Hey, Alva.
Huh?
Where's Lee?
Home.
Home?
Home with her mother.
Oh, you mean she left already?
No, she never came here. Because she wanted to see both sides.
But I thought you wanted to be alone with her.
I did.
Well, it's a fine way to be alone with her. You here, your wife there.
That's where she belongs, Will. With her mother and her relatives and that cement mixer Struple, who gave her a Suttersville squirrel. It'd take me 5 years and a crop of 4 billion grapes to pay for.
Did you get in a fight, Alva?
Nah, I just told him what I thought of him and walked out.
Did Struble get tough with you?
Tough with me? He knew better. I didn't learn Well, I didn't learn that for nothing.
Gee.
Will, why do you wear such big robes?
I'll get smaller ones next time. You see, you're going to sleep here, huh?
I'm never going back there. They can have it all. The house, the barn, all my grapes, everything. I hate this town. And it's all because of that cement plant. It's moved into the valley, and it's ruined it. It's changed the nature of everyone here. It's even taken away my wife. Will, can you name a cement plant as a correspondent?
Now, take it easy, Alva.
Take it easy. Take it easy, you say. For almost a year, all I've thought about is my wife. All I can dream and talk about is my wife. And what happens? I come home floating on air, and boing, a cement plant comes and hits me on the head and takes my wife away from me. I hate you. I hate you all. You hear me? The lot of you.
Now, you better get some sleep, Alva.
Thank you, Will. Good night, Lee. Good night.
Yes, Mr. Struple?
Come in here, will you, Lee?
Yes, Mr. Struple.
Come in, Lenny. Sit here. Dr. Trotter, this is Mrs. Morrell. How do you do?
Mr. Struple, don't you feel well?
What? Oh, Dr. Trotter's a head doctor. Psychiatrist. And you know my attorney, Mr. Taylor?
Of course. How do you do?
How do you do? Lee, do you know where Alva is?
No. He wasn't home all night.
Well, Lee, what's the matter?
Mr. Struple, Mama went to see her lawyer this morning to have my marriage annulled.
No. Really? Well, it's nothing to cry about. You should be very happy.
Herman, look, we can't let it go.
Marriage announcement. We got the court order. Really?
Lee, you can't get the annulment. You just can't.
Mama says I can. Remember I told you how Alva got the chicken pox on our honeymoon?
Well, I'm not referring to the chicken pox, but if you get the annulment now, Lee, it'll ruin every chance I have to get the rights to put that spur track through Alva's vineyard.
Why?
Because you'll still retain ownership of the property, correct?
All right. You see, Mrs. Morrell, through Dr. Trotter here, we're going to have your husband declared mentally incompetent. When that happens, the court will naturally appoint you guardian of the estate. Then you can sign the necessary rights over to Mr. Struple.
Right, after which you can get the annulment, correct?
All right.
And then you and I can, well, you know, there are many girls in this town who think I'm quite a catch. And we can sort of keep the $4,000 I give you right in the family. Just as simple as that.
Let me understand something. You want Alva to be declared crazy?
No. Just erotic, that's all.
Neurotic, Mr. Struple, neurotic.
All right, all right.
If Alva's been acting funny, it isn't for the reason you think. And if I'd agree to a thing like you want me to, I'd be crazy.
Possible.
And you're even more crazy to think that I'd agree to it.
Also possible.
I never in my life have ever heard of anything so low and mean and contemptible.
Now, Lee, listen.
Now, Lee, yourself. I'm quitting. You can have your job and your Suttersville squirrel and all your cement. Why, after this, I wouldn't even use your cement to build a doghouse. You can get somebody else to hold your phone.
Oh, now, wait.
Hello? Yes, Mama? Tell Mr. Struple what? Alva's home. Well, why in the world do I...
Lee! Lee!
Don't worry. After Mother and I get through with her, she'll sign anything I ask.
Is her mother a neurotic, too?
And how? There isn't a couch big enough that'll hold her.
That's what I thought.
And you won't fight the annulment?
Huh? Mrs. King said I want that annulment just as much as Lee does.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your race reporter bringing you the results of the 6th race at Woodville Park.
Mama!
The winner is Girl in Armor, second is Mumsy, and third is Torch Rose. The winner, ridden by Crossett, paid $8.80, $4.40, and $3.20. Mumsy paid $2.80 and $2.20. Torch Rose paid $3. Next results will be broadcast on the hour. Now we return you...
Alva, Mr. Struple is coming here with his lawyer and a psychiatrist.
I could use a good psychiatrist around this house.
But they're coming to talk to you. They're going to try to make out like you're, you know, touched.
Judging by his actions, that shouldn't be hard to prove.
Mother.
Mr. Struple's here! Mr. Struple's here!
Oh! Now, don't talk to them. Don't even say hello.
I'd like to talk to them. A lot of funny things have happened since I've been back. I'd like to find out whether it's me who's off the beam or everyone else.
Now, Alva, don't let them hear you talk like that or they'll have no trouble proving it. They want to put you away so that...
Struple, it is a surprise.
Hello, Mrs. Cage. How do you do?
Hello, Alva. Boy, how are you?
Alva, I want you to meet my attorney, Mr. Taylor.
How do you do?
And this is Dr. Trotter.
How do you do?
I hope you won't mind if Dr. Trotter asks you a few simple questions for your own good.
If you refuse, we'll get a court order. I wouldn't think of putting you to all that trouble, especially when it's for my own good.
Gentlemen, shall we go in the living room?
Sure. Come on, Alva, boy.
Alva, listen, Alva.
Seems to be most cooperative, doesn't he?
You want me to lie down, Doc?
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Okay, Doc, shoot. What do you want to ask me?
Tell me, Mr. Morrell, what made you go into the Army?
Well, I was sitting around thinking about serving my country. You know how my country needs me and all that? And while I was sitting around thinking about it, they came and got me.
I see. I suppose you went through a tremendous ordeal while overseas.
Yep, couldn't wait to get back.
Why?
Oh, come now, Doc.
Completely exhausted, I suppose.
Not until I got home.
Not until you got home?
Running up and down hills didn't tire me half as much as trying to find a place to be alone with my wife.
Donovan.
Dr. Donovan?
Mr. Morrell, why did you jump out of the bathroom window?
Please, Alva, don't answer that.
It was the only way out.
Wasn't there a door?
I guess so, but I thought it was safer to jump out the window.
You thought it was safer to jump out the window instead of through the door?
Yep, much safer.
But, Alva, why don't... Now, Dr. Trotter, I can explain.
Now, please, Mrs. Morrell, permit your husband to do the explaining. I understand that you kicked a little boy named Donovan Murray in the pants.
I did.
Why?
Why, you...
Donovan, behave yourself.
Now, please, Dr. Trotter, please.
Oh, forgive me, Mr. Struple. I lost my mind for a minute. Where were we? Oh, yes. Why did you kick that lip?
Please, Dr. Trotter.
Never mind. Tell me, my boy, do you feel that you are being persecuted?
Mm-hmm.
By whom?
By him. Insisting I sign something I don't want, and he'll give me $4,000 cash and $5,000 a year.
This is persecution?
If I don't want it and he insists on it and takes my wife away because of it, it's persecution.
Mr. Struple, Mr. Taylor.
Lee.
Yes?
Perhaps next time you will listen to your mother marrying a crackpot like Alva.
Alva is not a crackpot. At least he wasn't before he married into this family.
Alva?
Yes, Mr. Struple?
Dr. Trotter's come to the conclusion that you're definitely neurotic.
Neurotic, Mr. Struple. Neurotic.
That's exactly what I said. Neurotic.
Can I see that contract again?
Oh, yes, the contract. Alva?
Borrow your pen?
Certainly, yes. In view of all this, Alva, Dr. Trotter and my attorney, Mr. Taylor, and myself have decided that
We've decided that you're not fit to administer the estate.
Alva, what are you doing?
Here you are, Mr. Struple. This should settle everything. This is King's Head. Now you can go ahead with the annulment.
Alva, you must be crazy. You said you'd never sign that
I
contract.
changed my mind. I'm leaving here anyway, and this is what you and your mama wanted, so you might as well have it. Mr. Struple, you can give the money to Lee.
I don't want it. I won't take it.
Alva, thank you very much. Now I can put that track through right away.
Oh, just a minute. If Alva is mentally incompetent and therefore not fit to administer the estate, that contract is invalid.
Mentally incompetent? Alva? Who says he's mentally incompetent?
I do. Signing that is the dopiest thing I've ever heard of. You'd have to be out of your mind to sign a thing like that.
Lee, how could you say such a thing to your husband?
Anybody who thinks Alva is sane is as nutty as a fruitcake.
Lee, be careful of your language. There are gentlemen present.
I'm inclined to agree with the young lady, Mr. Struple. It is my considered opinion that Mr. Morrell shows definite indications of schizophrenia.
Schizo, schmitzo, what's the difference as long as he's sane? Oh, fine head doctor he is. Trying to tell me that a man as intelligent and level-headed as Alva Morrell is off his rocker?
But there must be something wrong with Alva.
Why, he's the sanest man I ever met. That boy's got a real head on his shoulders. Take it from me, he's going places.
He certainly is, to a sanitarium if I have anything to say about it.
Don't argue with Mr. Struple.
But there must be something wrong with
You
Alva.
confirm my opinion,
You
young lady.
keep your 2 cents out of this. As a matter of fact, you're fired.
What?
Go on, get out of here. Go on back to your couch and lie on it yourself.
Good afternoon.
What's good about it?
But Alva said he'd never let them move his house, that his grandfather lived in it and his father, and that he wanted to live in it the same way. Didn't you, Alva? Alva.
Oh, Mr. Struple, won't you stay for tea?
Delighted. I guess I might as well get used to having tea with you and Aunt Elsa.
You have to call me Aunt.
Well, what would you suggest?
Coming from you, kid, it'd sound much better.
Elsa.
Oh, Lee, Mr. Taylor thinks I ought to get your signature on this contract, too. To make that right-of-way 100% legal. You're still Alva's wife, you know, although not for long.
Hello?
Sign right here.
Yes, she's
Lee
here.
Morrell.
Who? Will Stubbins?
Excuse me. Hello, Will?
Alva was just here. He's leaving on the 2 o'clock train. He's going to rejoin his outfit. I thought you'd like to know.
Do you know where he went?
He's down buying his ticket now.
Is he coming back to the apartment?
Gee, Lee, I don't know. Sure he's got to. He left his bag up there. Sure. I'll even put some more bottles on the ice. Okay, swell. Goodbye.
Thank you, Will.
Lee, wait a minute. You forgot the contract.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Lee, you didn't sign it. And
Why,
only Mr.
Mama, your heart. Did you forget?
Oh, thank you, dear, for reminding me.
Delicio. I'll be right back.
Will? Will? You home? Three o'clock. Hey. Lee, what are you doing here? Oh, yeah.
Well, I heard you were leaving and I wanted to say goodbye.
Couldn't you say goodbye at the station?
Not like I can't hear.
Well, it was nice of you to come and say goodbye. Goodbye.
Alva, I want to talk to you.
I'll stand if you don't mind.
But I'll get a stiff neck looking up at you. You don't want me to get a stiff neck, do you?
All right.
Alva, do you remember what you said on the honeymoon we didn't have?
No. What?
To my own true love.
Did I say that?
You certainly did. I was there and I heard you. I thought it was the sweetest thing I'd ever heard.
Well, I guess I better be going. I want to stop over with Stubbins and say goodbye.
Alva, I have a lot to say to you that I didn't say.
A lot?
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back. You said you had a lot to say to me?
Uh-huh. Alva, what do you plan to do when you get out of the Army?
Oh, I thought I'd get myself a vineyard somewhere just to tide me over while I go to school nights. I want to study viniculture. I was always crazy about viniculture.
So was I. I think viniculture is a fascinating subject. People say there's a great future in it. Alva, what's viniculture?
Viniculture is the study of grapes so as you can cultivate them properly to get the best wine.
Oh, really? Isn't that interesting? I know a vineyard near here with a great, big, beautiful house. Of course, right now it's full of people, but I intend to get rid of them. I intend to get rid of everything that stands between us.
But Lee...
You know, you can make $3,000 off that vineyard, Alva. That'd be enough to tide us over while you're going to night school.
But...
And you don't have to worry about trains either, Alva, darling. Because I took the contract from Struple.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Well, you might as well give it back to him. My mind's made up. I'm going away.
I'll wait for you to come back, Alva. I'll be happy to wait for you. I want to wait for you. And I'll take care of all your grapes while you're gone.
No, Lee, your mother was right about what she said to me.
I'm sure she was wrong, and I don't even know what she said.
She said I shouldn't have married you because you were too young and you didn't know what you wanted.
Well, I'm older now, 10 months older. And I know what I want like nobody's business.
She said you only married me because you get so sentimental over things.
At the moment, I'm very sentimental, terribly sentimental. I like to feel sentimental over you, Alva.
She said I was ruining your chances of marrying a real rich man. A man like Herman Struple. Compared to him, what kind of a future would you have with me?
Oh, boy.
Oh, Lee, I couldn't ask you to live off my grapes until I got a job at, well, it wouldn't be fair.
But I love grapes. I'm crazy about grapes. I'd love to eat grapes for the rest of my life if you were there to eat them with me. And if you wanted to start your own winery, I'd squash them with my bare feet for you.
She also said it wasn't fair for me to marry you and then go off and leave you while I was cavorting in some foxhole.
Who said?
Your mother said.
What'd you say?
Lee, I don't think you're paying any attention to me.
Well, Alva, darling, I pay as much attention as I can. Only I don't think you're paying any attention to me.
I never got a chance to pay any attention to you. What with your relatives, your mother, Mr. Struple, and the twins, your mother on your cousin's side, your cousins on your mother's side, and all those people running around the house.
Well, all you had to do was throw them out.
Throw them out?
Mm-hmm.
Your mother, too?
Well, it's your house.
Yes, but you told me your mother wasn't very strong.
Well, Alva, I think right now I feel weaker than she ever did. You know, this is the first time we've ever been alone, except for on our honeymoon.
Yeah, and then I had to get the chicken pox.
You haven't got them now, have you?
Oh, no, I feel fine. Never felt better. I've got to catch a train. It leaves at 3.
What time's the next train, Alva?
Not until morning.
Oh, not until morning.
Oh, Lee, have a heart. I'm only human.
Well, for Pete's sake, prove it.